Good morning. Found a little stealth spot last night. I decided that I would not hike any later than 7 o'clock. So when I came upon this I thought this is the spot for me. I had talked to some hikers last evening, and they said that the campsite that's 2/10 of a mile down was full of people. So this is the spot that I picked, and it worked out very well. I liked it because in this spot it had kind of a clearing where a little sun would come through in the morning. I'd like to make it to the Joe Mary Road today. That's at mile 40 of the 100-mile wilderness headed south. And I think that's very doable. Kind of hoping if I get there early afternoon there might be some trail magic. That means somebody there who's doing treats for the hikers. I've heard there's been several individuals giving trail magic in that area. Love a hamburger or a hot dog at this juncture, or even a cold pop. But trying to accomplish at least 15-16 miles a day in the 100-mile wilderness, and that would get me through the 100-mile wilderness in 6 days. That would be 5 nights on the trail, 6 days walking. So we'll see how that goes. Definitely a first on trail. An aluminum ladder complete with a handrail. Just wondering where that was when I was crossing the White Mountains. This is the river that I've been hiking along, the same river that I slept across the path from. Just a neat spot, and the sun this morning, of course, makes it even more beautiful. When hikers make videos on the trail, a lot of times they don't include a lot of footage of what happens when they get to their camping or tenting spot. And that's because your number one concern is to get your tent set up and then get ready to get something to eat. A lot of times clean up, go to the bathroom. So it really is not conducive for showing what the routine is. You know, like last night I hiked probably a little bit later than I wanted to, but by half an hour. And so by the time I got there, dark comes fast in the woods. So getting my tent set up. And last night I did all of my eating inside my tent using a flashlight. Not my preference, but it's just what happened mileage wise. The trees on trail here in Maine are so similar to where I live. There are a lot of spruce, balsam, white pine. I've seen some red pine. There are tamarack trees, saw a number of those yesterday, and soft maples, hard maples. Yesterday I even saw an ironwood tree. Something that you may not know about me is when I was a teenager, I never had acne. I think I remember getting 1 or 2 zits when I was a teenager, and I really felt bad for my other brothers. My second oldest brother especially really struggled with it. But maybe it's because I haven't grown up yet.
A lot. Just trying to have the whole experience. So
Beautiful view of Katahdin this morning. Met some awesome folks, Free Fall and Lookout. They're about 2 days out from summiting Katahdin. They're from Jersey, and the best thing is they are not Patriots fans. The question is, can God make a rock bigger than he can move? One of the great things about the Appalachian Trail is they do route the trail so that you get some pretty incredible views. And the trail just now broke out of the woods into this lake. Most of the shelters have a really nice outhouse, but this one is one of the nicest, and it's very aptly named Fort Relief. If a tree falls down in the forest and nobody is there to hear it, does it make noise? That brings up another good point. If a man speaks something in the forest and no woman is there to correct him, does that mean he's still wrong? Well, just had the most incredible thing happen. That says Labor Day Trail Magic. I made it to Joe Mary Road. which is a road that's well known to the hikers because generally a through hiker can get a resupply at that bridge right there. What happened is these folks are doing trail magic, so I walked up there and had a double steak sandwich, 2 cans of pop, believe that. I had some Fritos, I had a bag of Cheetos, and a thing of Fig Newtons, and packed out some fruit and some other stuff for my southbound journey. Trail angels do trail magic, and today's was awesome. You come across a lot of unusual stuff in the woods. This is the blade to an old crosscut saw, obviously draped up here on this tree. Well, I did it. I'm halfway through the 100-mile wilderness. Today was a great day. Not only did I make it to Joe Mary Road, which was 12 miles, but today I'm going to turn in a 20-mile day, my first one on trail. And that gives me 3 more days to make Monson, Maine. But if I do my mileage right, that means I only have to spend, after tonight, 2 more nights on trail until I get my truck. So, gonna close out the video. I'm just gonna wander up the trail here just a little more. I was able to take a really nice bath right in Crawford Lake, Crawford Pond, and I'm about to hit Johnson Road. And after that, I'm gonna find a little stealth spot. It's about 6 o'clock.